Hi folks, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Greg and this is All About Candles. I'm your self-proclaimed Canadian candle connoisseur, and today I'm doing something a little bit out of the box for you. It's not very often that I review other products from Bath and Body Works in terms of colognes and body care because I don't really use them all that much. But I just completely fell in love with First Sight, and I picked it up in every format that you could get it. I got the candle, the cologne, the body spray, the body cream, and the shower gel. Or I guess they're calling them body wash now. Oh my gosh, it's a 3-in-1 hair, face, and body wash. That doesn't work for me. I need my shampoo and conditioner. Anyways, I'm going to do the candle first because this is a candle channel, and so if you're not interested in the rest of it, you can tune out after this. But if you are interested in what I believe to be the best men's scent that Bath and Body Works has released in years, then grab a snack and come on back because we are gonna really get into it today. I'm not going to spend much time talking about how this was part of the bridal collection, and the female equivalent of it was dressed in white and the male equivalent was this First Sight situation. I actually find it a very unisexual, almost gender neutral fragrance, and I really like it. The scent notes on the candle were Italian bergamot, rich woods, and sugared musk. I just wish that the candle had been a little bit stronger. I feel like it was mostly burning at a 6 or a 6.5 for strength and throw, and I would have really loved if it had gotten up to like a 7 or a 7.5. It was a beautiful fragrance and it did have a nice presence to it, but I would have liked the volume turned up just a skosh more. Good news is though, it burned absolutely beautifully. I mostly used it as a bathroom candle. And I enjoyed it in a smaller space because it definitely had more of a presence there. But it burned so clean and so nicely right from top to bottom. Look at how clean and white that wax still is. It never suffered from teeny tiny flames or any of that kind of stuff. It burned really nicely. I just wish that the volume was amped a touch. Yeah, overall it was a nice candle, and it looked really pretty when it was burning as well. And so I enjoyed it. Decent candle from Bath and Body Works. Now, let's get into the cologne. I don't wear a lot of fragrance from Bath and Body Works, and really that's honestly just because I don't particularly love a lot of the men's fragrances that they put out. I love Mahogany Coconut, and that came out as a body cream, which I enjoyed. It also came out as a cologne mist, which was just total bullshit. Like, you'd spray it on and 5 minutes later it was gone. I do really like Noir. I can say Noir is one of the very few Bath and Body Works men's fragrances that I have used a fair bit. I have gone through a bottle of that cologne before. I didn't think it was the greatest quality cologne, but I did enjoy that fragrance, and that's really all I can say in terms of men's fragrances from Bath and Body Works that I love. Here's the cologne. I actually have been using this for about 3 or 4 days now. I just wanted to put it in the box to sort of give you the unboxing. On the top flap here, it says woodsy, fresh, memorable in a whole bunch of different languages because we're in Canada. And the bottle itself, I think, is really quite nice. It's different from most of their more slender cologne bottles that they use, and I really do like the lid on this one. It looks nice on my bathroom counter, and I have been using it for about 3 or 4 days. Just for reference, in terms of what like my tastes are like when it comes to cologne, since this is my first time reviewing a cologne. Some of my favorite colognes are Versace for Men. I adore this one. The scent notes on Versace for Men are bergamot, neroli, citron, bitter orange leaves, geranium, clary sage. I love clary sage. Blue hyacinth, cedar wood, old wood, mineral amber, tonka bean, and musk. This is a really nice, deep, and rich fragrance. It's very, very masculine, very musky, dark, mysterious, sexy. Yeah, I've always enjoyed Versace for Men. One of my other go-tos is Euphoria by Calvin Klein. I just recently started purchasing this cologne a couple of years ago. I'm not sure how long it's been out for. Oof, I'm nearing the bottom of my bottle. Whenever you guys start to get near the bottom of a bottle, do you ever kind of like put the brakes on and try to make it last for a little bit longer? I haven't used this for a while. The scent notes on Euphoria by Calvin Klein are black violet, pomegranate, black orchid, mahogany wood, persimmon, and lotus blossom. Yeah, this is a nice one. It's not super strong and overpowering. It's not really masculine, or as masculine as some deeper, darker colognes can be. This has a bit of a lightness and an airiness to it. Maybe it's that pomegranate and lotus blossom that lifts it up a little bit. But yeah, I really like this one. Another one of my go-tos ever since my teenage years has been Pi by Givenchy. I mean, I think I wore this fragrance throughout my entire 20s. Oh gosh, this one takes me back, and it's beautiful on the dry down. Oh my God, this really, really takes me back, you guys. The scent notes on Pi are basil, tarragon, mandarin orange, rosemary, anise, lily of the valley, geranium, neroli, brown sugar, vanilla, cedar, almond, and tonka bean. There's definitely a top, middle, and base to this fragrance. The top being a bit of that mandarin and an herbalness, and the middle note is kind of like a smooth floral, a little bit of a whitish floral, obviously neroli, geranium. And then in the base of it, you've got a sort of the brown sugar, something very woodsy, the almond and the tonka bean. Man, I adore this fragrance. So those are three other colognes that I really enjoy. And I wanted to just sort of reference that so you'd have an idea of what my taste is like. And First Sight, for me, is a cologne that is a cut above Bath and Body Works' usual standard as far as complexity and all that stuff goes. I mean, even on the cologne, they only give you the same 3 scent notes that you get on the candle, which are Italian bergamot, rich woods, and sugared musk. And I think that that's a bit of a missed opportunity, because I really do think that there is more to it than just that. The atomizer on it is not great. It's not the type of an atomizer that you get with a really nice, like, luxury brand of cologne. The spray is quite thick and quite wet. I wish that, you know, if Bath and Body Works really wanted us to take their colognes and their perfumes a little bit more seriously, they'd need to invest in putting a better spray atomizer in their bottles and also invest in finding a way to make the staying power last a little bit longer. This is still adequate, and you know, because I enjoy the fragrance so much, I'm willing to overlook the fact that it's a Bath and Body Works cologne. I wish that they would elaborate on the scent notes a bit more. What I can say is that the best way to experience this fragrance truly is with the cologne. The fragrance of the cologne is superior to the candle, the body wash, and the cream for sure. It is really, really nice, and I have been complimented on it in the last couple of days. I wish they would have elaborated more on the scent notes, because just saying, what do they say? Rich woods, Italian rich woods. You know, what I get is like a creaminess, like a sandalwood creaminess, and a sharpness of like cedar, you know? So rich woods in terms of cedar and sandalwood, I think is what we're getting here. I feel like it's quite musky as well. And also, am I getting like a little bit of a saffron in there or something similar to that? It's really nice. It is a lot more complex than I think a lot of their fragrances are for men. Like Gingham Unstoppable was just terrible. What was the other one? Gingham Legend. Ugh. I mean, I smell all of them when they come out. Coffee and Whiskey, I like that scent a lot, but it's not something that I would want to wear personally. I mean, I haven't bought a Bath and Body Works cologne since like Noir practically first came out a very long time ago. So that just goes to show that like that's how impressed that I was with this scent. You know, they had a $20 off cologne sale. And then they also had a buy three, get three body care sale at the same time. And I had a 20% off coupon. So I just went first sight crazy. And the best and truest form of the fragrance definitely lies within this cologne. I really, really like it. And I honestly think I might get another. If it goes down to like 50% off during semi-annual sale, I think I'll get a backup, you know, because it's Bath and Body Works. It might never come back again. But anyways, let's get into the performance of the cologne a little bit more. I've been putting it on every morning for the last 3 days, and it was still quite noticeable by afternoon. So, you know, after a solid like 4 or 5 hours, it still had a presence. I would spray it on both of my forearms, and one on this one on this one behind my neck. And it lingered. It honestly did a little bit better than I thought it would. And by the time late afternoon, evening rolled around, like 4 or 5 o'clock, it was still there, but it was very, very, very weak at that point. And, you know, by the end of the day, when I, you know, was taking a shower, it was completely gone and dissipated. But it did better than I thought it would. And the dry down on it was really nice. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I did get a couple of compliments from wearing it, so I highly recommend this. But maybe be forewarned that it is not a super like rugged masculine scent. You know, if you're looking for something like that, I would steer you more towards Versace for men. This could almost be unisexual. I think this would smell really, really sexy on girls and on guys, you know? Yeah, it could go either way. I really, really like it. Moving on to the shower gel. As you can see, I've used this, 3 or 4 times in my shower. I always use a loofah in the shower, and it lathered up really nicely. I love it when a body wash gives you a nice, thick, rich lather right away, and this definitely did that. Let me just cut to a clip of me naked in the shower using it. Just kidding. This is not that kind of channel. It lathered up really well and felt nice in the shower, but this was the weakest form of the fragrance for me. I was kind of getting the same vibe off of the shower gel as I got off of the candle, which was that I wish it had been a little bit stronger. Obviously, you've got other things added into this so that it can be a body wash, but it was quite weak, and it's much flatter than the other forms of this fragrance were. It was nice, but I don't actually think that I would repurchase this, because as far as like shower gels go, I do enjoy using some of the girlier ones from Bath and Body Works. Like, I think right now I've got Butterfly and Endless Sea in my shower, and I really like using those. So this one didn't blow me away. This one, you're really just getting the bergamot. You don't pick up on you don't pick up on any complexity at all. It's mostly just a top sort of zesty note. You're not getting those rich woods, the cedar, the sandalwood that I believe is in here. It's not the same. And then there's the Ultimate Hydration Body Cream. I used this in the evenings after I showered. I would just put a little bit on my arms, a little bit on my body, and it was really nice. I don't mind the formula of their body cream. It goes on nice and smooth, and it feels nice. It's a little bit greasier than I like a cream to be. I kind of wish that this had come out in the lotion, and I kind of wonder why they always do the men's scents in body creams instead of the lotions, because the lotions are a little bit lighter and don't make you feel quite as greasy and oily. I mean, it's not terrible, but like I said, I use other brands of body care mostly. But this does have a nice smell to it. It's definitely a watered down version of the fragrance. And if I put it on in the evening, I could still smell it faintly when I went to bed, like 2 or 3 hours later. But in the morning when I woke up, it was gone. Not really much staying power with the lotion for me, or the body cream. And then we also have the body spray. I'm not a big fan of body sprays like this that are aerosol, because they always kind of just come across as a kind of cheap smelling Axe body spray situation. But like I said, I'm kind of obsessed with this fragrance right now, and I do like to keep something like this in my gym bag. If I don't feel like taking a shower right after the gym at the gym, and I'm plan on going straight home, this will get me like from the gym to my place without hopefully offending anybody that I might grace my presence with. And so yeah, this will be in my gym bag probably for like half a year, and I'll spray it on occasionally. It's not. It's just, the sort of aerosol component to it really overshadows the fragrance. So, I mean, aerosol body sprays like this are just not a very sophisticated way, in my opinion, to fragrance, but it does have its uses. That's all I have for you guys today. My little first sight obsession. I'm really into it, and I'm excited to keep using the cologne. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you could hit me up with a like, comment, subscribe, let me know if you like me doing videos like this once in a while and branching out a bit from just talking about candles. Let me know in the comments. And until next time, everybody, let's burn some candles and bitch about it. Thanks, folks. Bye-bye.